Just by painting your house with these colors, the flow of money will start pouring in like an endless spring, steady, abundant, and growing stronger every day. That is right. It is not about just one color, but rather a set of shades that have been recognized in traditional feng shui as having the power to attract wealth and good fortune when used properly within your living space. In the old days, people referred to them as prosperity colors, each tone aligned with a source of energy that can dissolve stagnation, spark new opportunities, attract helpful people into your life, and keep the financial flow circulating throughout your household. Some colors help attract material wealth, others enhance clarity for making wise decisions, and a few can even pave the way for successful and harmonious partnerships. However, not everyone knows how to choose the right shades, combine them correctly, or apply them to the proper areas of the house. And because of that lack of understanding, many people are unintentionally blocking their own path to prosperity simply by painting their home based on personal taste, while completely ignoring the energetic impact. In this video, you will discover which colors are considered the most prosperous in applied feng shui, and how to use them in a way that turns each area of your home into a true magnet for abundance. Before we dive into the main content, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell, so you will not miss out on powerful feng shui secrets and spiritual rituals that could completely transform your life, starting with the very home you live in. So what is it about a simple coat of paint that can somehow attract wealth? The answer lies in the vibrational frequency that each color emits and how it resonates with the energy field within your home. In feng shui, everything in your living environment carries a certain vibration. These vibrations interact with your own magnetic field, affecting your health, mindset, behavior, and even your financial flow. Color, in essence, is light at different wavelengths, and each wavelength carries its own unique energy. Some colors can sharpen your focus, expand your thinking, inspire action, or create a feeling of safety and openness. When these mental and emotional qualities are activated at just the right moment, they help us make wise decisions and generate real tangible luck in our lives. From a feng shui perspective, paint color is not just about home aesthetics. It creates the energetic environment that surrounds the people living inside. When your space is aligned with colors that match your personal energy, your life goals, and the current energy cycle you are going through, it acts like a guiding force, clearing blocked pathways and awakening the positive energy that may have been lying dormant. But there is another important factor at play: your inner belief and intention when choosing a color for your home. When you choose a color with awareness, with a clear desire for prosperity, happiness, and good fortune, that intention becomes recorded into the space through color. Every time you walk into that room, your mind replays the frequency you originally sent out. This creates a continuous loop of resonance between you and the energy of abundance. That is why a paint color, if chosen correctly, applied properly, and charged with the right intention, becomes more than just a layer on the wall. It transforms into a living, breathing blessing. It changes the atmosphere of the home, the emotional state of each family member, their daily behaviors, and eventually, even your financial destiny. This is why ancient wisdom says, when the energy of the home and the heart align, blessings flow naturally. So now you see, paint is not just for decoration, it is energy that directly impacts your wealth. But not every color brings luck. Only a select few, when used correctly, can truly unlock the flow of abundance. So what are those colors? The answer is coming up next. Number 1. Gold. Unlike bright colors that only make a visual impression, gold carries a dense, powerful energy. It represents precious metals, accumulated wealth, and a sense of stable luxury. In applied feng shui, gold is more than just a symbol of wealth. It also stands for inner wisdom, clarity, and the power to guide financial energy into a steady and sustainable path. When you paint a section of your home with gold, whether it is a wall in the living room, the wall facing the front door, or the central hallway, you are activating a high-powered attraction point for prosperity. Gold warms up the energy of a space and raises its overall vibrational frequency, making everything in your life flow more smoothly, from money and career to business relationships, customers, and even unexpected luck. When placed in the right location, gold also acts like an energy conductor, drawing abundant energy from the outside and spreading it throughout your home. This is especially important in wealth-focused areas, such as the main entrance living room or any space with a lot of human interaction. These areas are always in motion energetically, and using gold there is like installing a constant signal booster for prosperity. You do not need to cover your entire home in gold. Even a small accent, if placed intentionally, can activate a powerful transformation in the overall energy field. What matters most is understanding that gold is not just a beautiful or luxurious color. It is a strategic feng shui choice that can warm up the financial temperature of your home. When your home is surrounded by golden tones, its energy becomes more solid, stable, and ready to receive good fortune. It helps attract the opportunities you might normally miss, and it also helps you keep the blessings you already have from slipping away. Number 2. Jade green. Jade green is a blend of deep ocean blue and vibrant leafy green, forming a pure and gentle vibration that is also quietly powerful. This color belongs to the wood element, which is directly related to growth, prosperity, and fresh beginnings. In feng shui, the wood element symbolizes long-term sustainable development, exactly the kind of energy that supports lasting financial health. When you paint your walls jade green, especially in areas tied to work, creativity, money, or decision-making, you are creating a nourishing energy field. It calms the mind while sparking clarity and insight. This sense of mental balance is the foundation for making wise choices and spotting new opportunities, small details that are often the real roots of wealth. Unlike colors that are too bold or too dull, jade green offers a cool, peaceful, yet vibrant atmosphere. It balances the energy in your home, softens hidden conflicts, and eases tension, helping relationships at home, at work, and in business become more pleasant and successful. Where there is harmony, there is often prosperity. Jade green also activates renewal and fresh energy flow. For people stuck in a financial rut or stalled career, living in a jade green space can reignite inspiration, help them make bold new choices, and see paths forward they could not see before. This sense of opening up is what truly sets the stage for authentic prosperity. In Buddhist spiritual traditions, jade green is also associated with wisdom and compassion, two qualities found in people who succeed without losing themselves. When your home's energy aligns with this color, it not only brings material luck, but also strengthens your inner power, essential for holding on to wealth once it arrives. Choosing jade green is a message you send to the universe: I am ready for gentle, sustainable growth. I welcome the flow of money to come in smoothly and steadily. And when your home vibrates with that frequency, you will start to feel the shift yourself, more peaceful, more clear-minded, and surprisingly, more prosperous in ways you never expected. Number 3. Deep red. Deep red belongs to the fire element. It stands for boldness, the will to act, and an energy that breaks through stagnation. This is the color for anyone who wants to snap out of sluggishness, overcome inertia, or find motivation to make real change. In feng shui, wealth never comes to those who sit still. Prosperity flows only when action is taken in the right direction. Deep red supports that exact movement. When you paint part of your home with deep red, you are intentionally awakening a strong energy flow. It is powerful enough to push back against delays, yet grounded enough to support discipline, resilience, and logical thinking. Living spaces touched by deep red help your mind feel more decisive and less hesitant. This is especially helpful for people going through career shifts, making business investments, or facing big life decisions. Energetically deep red adds warmth and intimacy without being lazy. It is strong, but not overwhelming. It makes a home feel like it has a steady flame, burning like a fireplace that keeps the energy warm and alive. That is why many feng shui experts recommend using deep red in the living room, kitchen, or southern areas of the home, which are tied to reputation, personal power, and career energy. What makes deep red particularly unique is its ability to strengthen the wealth magnetic field by supporting clear, purposeful action. It does not magically bring money, but it helps you take the right steps, meet the right people, and move in the right direction. It creates an action zone where ideas can become reality, and each move you make carries real momentum. A key tip here: use deep red as an accent. Do not cover an entire room with it. Too much can lead to restlessness or pressure. A single wall paired with neutral tones like cream beige or light brown is enough to create a powerful, balanced feng shui effect. Number 4. Cream white. Unlike pure white, which can sometimes feel cold, empty, or sterile, cream white has a soft warmth to it. It feels welcoming, refined, and serene. It creates a neutral energy layer that does not clash or dominate, but instead harmonizes conflicting energies in the house. This state of balance is essential for wealth and new opportunities to enter your life. In feng shui homes that have gone through emotional turbulence, negativity, or long-term energetic stagnation are often advised to repaint with soft ivory tones. Cream white not only brightens a space visually, it symbolically cleans the slate, washes away past heaviness, and resets the home's energy field with something lighter and more peaceful. What makes cream white especially powerful is its supporting role. It is not a direct wealth attractor like gold or deep red, but it provides a solid foundation for high-energy colors to shine. Think of it as fertile soil, ready for prosperity seeds to take root. If you plan to use gold, jade green, or terracotta in your home, cream white makes an ideal base, bringing harmony and preventing energy overload, which could otherwise disrupt the flow. Emotionally, cream white relaxes. The mind eases tension and lowers stress levels. This is incredibly important for people who work under constant pressure or feel lost in life. When your inner world is calm, you naturally gain clarity, and that is when new ideas and opportunities have space to appear. Cream white also symbolizes new beginnings, purity, and fresh starts. For anyone standing at a transition point, moving into a new home, changing careers, starting a family, or simply needing a spiritual reset, painting your home cream white becomes a gentle but powerful ritual to mark the start of a new lucky chapter in life. Now that you have a clear understanding of which colors can quietly attract wealth into your home, it is important to know that in feng shui, aside from colors that draw in positive energy, there are also colors that carry disruptive energy. And this is the part you definitely should not skip. 1. Cold gray. There is no denying that gray is a neutral, elegant color that pairs well with furniture. However, cold gray especially tones, leaning toward lead smoke or dark ash, including those with bluish undertones or very dark shades approaching black, tends to absorb energy instead of radiating it. When you paint your home in these colors, you are unintentionally turning the space more yin, overly still, and prone to creating a gloomy and stagnant atmosphere. Energetically cold gray slows down the subtle movements within your home. Instead of bringing vitality or inspiring action, gray tends to make people feel sluggish, drained, and mentally unfocused, especially in spaces that need alertness, like workspaces, common areas, living rooms, or near the front entrance. Many people living in homes painted in cold gray often experience the same patterns: constant financial struggle, mental fog, lack of creativity, or unexplained fatigue. The space may seem calm, but it does not help you relax. The longer you stay, the less motivation you feel. When that happens, it is time to reevaluate your wall colors, because they might be quietly draining the positive energy from your home. Feng Shui does not completely reject the use of gray, but it does offer very clear guidance. If you use it, do so sparingly, as an accent only, and pair it with brighter yang, colors like cream, white, warm beige, or soft gold to maintain balance. Absolutely avoid painting an entire room, especially high traffic or decision-making areas, in cold gray, as it can lower the energetic warmth of the space. That may lead to delayed income, unstable work, and slowly erode your confidence. 2. Dark purple. Purple represents depth, spirituality, and introspection. But in feng shui particularly, when used as a dominant wall color in the home, dark purple can become a double-edged sword. While it carries a luxurious appearance, it also runs the risk of disrupting the energy flow when used incorrectly. Dark purple holds strong yin energy, and it tends to slow down the circulation of energy. When painted across large areas, it can make the home feel heavy, closed in, and somewhat depressing, though you may not be able to explain why. It creates a mental state of overthinking and hesitation where ideas are abundant, but action is lacking. This directly impacts your financial flow. Opportunities come and go, money is made, but does not stay. Modern feng shui advises against using dark purple as the main color for living rooms, hallways, or near entrances. The reason is that dark purple leans inward. It encourages introspection, but lacks openness, making it harder for luck and wealth to pass through the door. If you love purple, opt for lighter versions, such as pastel purple or soft lavender. These work well when combined with cream white or light beige to keep things visually appealing while preserving an open and healthy energy flow. In reality, we do not always have the luxury of repainting an entire home, maybe because of cost time, or simply because we are renting and unable to make major changes. But do not worry, feng shui always offers flexible and elegant ways to shift the energy. If you are living in a space with unfavorable wall colors, like cold gray or dark purple, you can use decorative elements to rebalance the energy effectively. Things like artwork, curtains, rugs, and interior decor can all help. For example, if your walls are painted in dark colors that compress energy, hang bright landscape paintings in shades of green, blue, or soft gold to reopen the flow and create a feeling of space and lightness. If the room feels overly yin, try adding curtains in cream light, beige or pale yellow. These will enhance the yang energy draw in more natural light and soften the atmosphere. Area rugs are also a powerful feng shui tool, especially at key points like entryways, living rooms, or hallways. Choose rugs with bright colors, soft rounded patterns, and gentle textures to activate a smoother energy flow, helping to circulate fresh chai in areas weighed down by heavy wall colors. 3. Overly dark. Black, when used properly, can offer depth and sophistication. But when overly dark black is painted over large wall surfaces, particularly in living rooms, hallways, or near the main entrance, it can act as a magnet for negative energy, making the space feel too heavy, too still, and lifeless. In feng shui, yin and yang must stay balanced. Deep black leans heavily toward yin. When overused, it weakens the yang energy and robs the house of its warmth and vitality. People living in such environments often feel tired, mentally slow, and uninspired to take action or generate income. Over time, wealth becomes difficult to accumulate. Good luck fades quickly, and life begins to feel unstable and uncertain. If you love black, use it in moderation and pair it with lighter tones like white, soft gold, or beige. These combinations help balance the energy field of your home and keep the overall atmosphere in harmony. Your home is not just where you live, it is where your family's destiny is nurtured. A single thoughtful choice in wall color can spark massive changes. Financial flow begins, spirits lift, and luck finds its way to your door. On the flip side, ignoring the energy of color and your home's environment might quietly shut the door on opportunity without you even realizing it. Remember, feng shui does not ask you to be superstitious. It simply asks that you understand, observe, and act at the right time. Every wall in your house can become a magnet for abundance if you choose the right color and set the right intention. If you found this message valuable, leave a positive comment like, "I am ready to activate prosperity in my home," or "I choose color to unlock good fortune." Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, because there are many more practical feng shui tips coming your way. Feng shui is not some far-off concept. It starts with the little things, like a single color of paint.